Hey guys, I'm Maiku and welcome to Let Me Finish, the show where I always get the last word. I've been talking about this for quite a while and trying to get my butt in gear to do this. It's been a long time procrastinating by cleaning my room because, that's the kind of thing that you do. How this has worked is like, I don't know, it's not really a kind of distinct format or anything. It's kind of just me talking to you guys there at the camera. And so what I intend to do is hopefully entertain you, but also leave you wanting more, hopefully, and just, try to get my voice out there. I think what today we're going to do, we're going to actually spend some time talking about this crazy story that happened to me kind of recently, actually, just around Halloween. So gather around beesies and I'll tell you a tale of that thing that happened one time that I don't remember too well. So if it seems like it's bullshit, I swear that's not the case. I just can't bother the fact check because I was shit-faced. This story I like to call Perros de los Muertos, or Ghost Dog and the Mexican Halloween. There's light here. Okay, 1 second. Better, warmer, closer. I sit back. No, still in the way. Stranger than fiction doesn't even begin to describe this story. Okay, so a few weeks ago, the Friday before Halloween, my friend Amanda and I were ridiculously kind of amused by the fact that Facebook said that it was our 3-month friend-iversary, when in all reality, we've been friends for nearly a decade. But either way, so we just used this, of course, as an excuse to drink. Our initial goal was to meet up at this place called the Hickamore, which is like a hipster's kind of jizz rag. Like it's like the shoddily thrown together like park benches that are like way too close together. Psychedelic kind of trippy graffiti mural that's like on the wall. And of course it smells like, vape and marijuana. We're gonna go there because hey, their back patio was good. They have a little bit of food there. I was a little peckish, as they say, and I wanted a drink. When there's booze, there's nothing to lose. I go to meet her and she's running late, which is what she is wont to do because that is Amanda's MO. She is on CPT better than anyone else I know. She is arriving late, and I get there and I realize that the back patio is closed, which is a bummer because the inside is not very big at all. And so I figure, hey, since I'm waiting for her, I'll order a beer. So on the way, I'm letting her know, like, hey, this place is closed, let's go to a different location, which is fine. We agree that we're just gonna meet there and then we'll walk someplace else. I down my drink because she texted me and said that she's nearly there, and so I figure, what's the point of coming inside and crowding up the space when we're just gonna leave anyway? We walk around and we talk about like all these places that are closing here in the Mission, which is really weird because it's changing so much. Gentrification is the word of the day for that. It's changing so much, and so we decided to go to this place I think called Echo, and they have tequila there. And little do you know that I love tequila more than like bachelorette parties. Love tequila, a big tequila drinker. And so we decided to go chat, catch up. We haven't talked in a while. I can always talk to Amanda about anything. She's super, super sweet. Have a little bit of tequila, we share tequila flight, and we have some food. She gets a text message from her brother, Kelly. Oh, what's Kelly doing? And she's like, oh, he's doing this, but we decided to go have another drink at a different bar first. Seemed like the low key is enough. So we have a drink there. We end up meeting Kelly at his house. At his house, everyone's getting ready because they're going to this rave. And so underwater theme, boat theme, pirates, and they're all getting dressed up as various aquatic creatures, about 3 or 4 of them. And Amanda and I are like, we're not doing that. We're cheapskates. I'll admit it, I'm a cheapskate. So we're hanging out with them, we chat with them, whatever, everything's going good. They leave, we're still at Kelly's house and we're trying to decide on where to go. We get a text from friend Kate. Kate's like, oh, I'm at this house party, you guys should come over. Right now it's maybe 11:30 or so, maybe midnight. And so we're like, okay, we're go over to the Kate's because it's only like 2 blocks away. We end up walking to the house party, which is again 2 blocks away. We go inside, we bring our tequila. We're kind of the life of the party because we're kind of injecting like new energy into the situation. Everyone's kind of been drinking for a while. That goes on to about 2:30 in the morning. We're chatting, we're hanging out with people. We're just having a good time, a little cool little house party / kickback, whatever. So we're walking back to Kelly's house, and it's like a block and a half away or whatever. And so about half a block from Kelly, we hear this, we see this guy standing outside, and we hear this music, and we see this people walking into this building that we're like, oh, it's a party. So Amanda and I look at each other, and we're like, light bulb, let's get into this party, because why not? They're still partying, and it's down the street, and we can leave really easily if we need to. So they're smoking a cigarette, and he's like dressed kind of like a high school nerd, like science fair. We start chatting him up. And Amanda's using her womanly wiles. I don't know, she's flirting or whatever. He's flirting with her. We're bantering all three of us back and forth. It was actually pretty cool. And this girl walks by and she's like, hey, we're gonna call the guy Joe. Hey, Joe, are you going back in? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And she is dressed like a fucking princess, but like not like a cartoon princess, because I know it's Halloween. She's just like a legit princess, like the dress, like it's a ball gown and a tiara situation going on. And I'm like, what? So the guy's like hemming and hawing. We're outside for about 15 minutes trying to get him to let us into this party, and he finally agrees. And he and Amanda decide that their story is that they met abroad in college, and I'm just Amanda's buddy, just hanging out because before Halloween or whatever. We go into this party, words cannot, what the heck is this? They have all these lights strung up and what, it's beautiful, beautiful, huge open space lot, like justice, but I'll try to describe it. So we walk in the door, and then on the dining area, kitchen. We're talking like maybe like a couple thousand square feet, maybe 3,000 square feet. I don't know, it's pretty big though, right? I don't know square footage. It's big, okay? It's big for San Francisco, that's for sure. Everything in San Francisco is tiny. Every girl in there, nearly every girl in there is dressed like a fucking princess. Like, they're dressed like full gowns and like all these embellishments on their, what is this called, corset? I don't know, on the top. And like tiaras on, and their makeup's all done. I'm like, I look at the Joe guy. We go to the kitchen, of course, because of course we go right to the booze, because that's what we're there for. We're there for the booze and to hang out and chat. And like, I'm gonna need a drink to take all this in and to absorb how crazy this is. As we're standing there and we're talking, Amanda and Joe are still flirting, but I'm trying to get like information, because I'm like, what is going on? Like, seriously, what is going on? But what's this party all about? Oh, well, it's her dog's birthday. And I'm like, all this for a dog's birthday? Like, but why is everyone dressed like fucking princesses? Like, it's a princess thing birthday. Actually, the dog is dead. And this would have been the dog's quinceañera. And I'm like, bruh. Like, quinceañera? Bruh. And I'm like, whose dog is it? He's like, oh, see that girl over there? And he points to this tall, sweaty, older lady, blonde, not Latina, not at all, not 1 ounce. She probably calls it quinceañera, super white bread, like Wonder white bread. And I'm like, I'm like sitting there and I'm trying to enjoy this drink, but I keep thinking, which is, I mean, I judge you a little bit, almost more than the quinceañera outfits. When I don't think I saw a single Hispanic person there or a Mexican person there. Technically it's a Mexican culture, but I don't think I saw anyone of the Latino, Latina, Chicano, Chicanx, Latinx community at all. I'm a little uncomfortable because, you know, I like to say that I grew up in Little Mexico, but we'll get into that later. Another time. I'm tickled pink or purple. I go to the restroom, and then Amanda goes to the restroom, and we're like messaging back with Kelly, and Kelly's like, oh, I'm home. And so it's like good, because this is getting weird and surreal for me, and Amanda and the guy are like flirting, but he's being very vocal and graphic, and I'm like, I'm standing here, this is kind of obnoxious. And like, whatever, Amanda wants to hook up with the dude, fine, whatever. Because Amanda's womanly wild is the reason why I got in. I mean, I'm a good wingman, like I did my part. Of course, he would not have just invited me, and I was not what he was there for, right? As much as I wanted to go to there, which is the party, I was not the person that was going to get us into there on my own terms, as charming as I may or may not can be. We're there, the Asian girl who's outside comes up to me, and she's still dressed in her full dress, and Amanda at this point had gone to the restroom. She's like, so you here with that girl? Like, who's that girl? And he's like, oh, it's a friend from college. She's like, really? Don't you have a girlfriend? Don't you have a girlfriend? And I'm sitting there like, do you have a girlfriend? She's like, well, don't you? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I don't know you. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Right? And then he says something so vulgar, and I'm like, what? Like, totally 180 on his personality. Okay, are you sure you don't know me? You don't know me? What about last night? Don't you know me from last night? And he's like, oh, when you were sucking my dick. Whoa! Oh, I'm so sorry. Dude, that's not cool. So she walks away because she's completely shut down and embarrassed. He shut her down. Like, what the hell was that? I was like, dude, that wasn't cool at all. Wait, first of all, did you sleep with her? That's number one. Because that's rude, because you're just dismissing her and acting like she didn't do it. Second of all, why are you gonna shame her for doing that? Like, don't men want women to do that kind of stuff? Like, don't people want that? And so then you shame them for, isn't that working against your needs, your intentions. Like, you're working against your own agenda there. Like, you want to sleep with girls, but you want to shame them for performing sex acts that like you're into. Makes no sense. And second of all, I didn't know who she was. He's like making up all these excuses. I said, also, do you have a girlfriend? Because like if you have a girlfriend, that's up for Amanda to decide, but like don't like act like you don't have a girlfriend if you do. Like if you're on a break or whatever, I don't care about your situation. Like just be honest. And Amanda walks in when I'm talking to this dude. I'm like, nope, turn around, go dance. And so she goes and dances with the girls or whatever. And he and I are like, I'm trying to like get the dirt from him, but I don't believe him. Like deep in my soul, I'm like, you're a liar, man. I don't get it. Like totally, like just mouth agape and like disturbed and traumatized just a little bit, but mainly luckily I'm buzzed enough that I'm not angry. I'm just more like, like this is surreal, okay? And so Kelly takes back, like, oh, we're going to our friend Jacob's house, and I'm like, cool, because we can totally get out of here. Cool. And I'm like, cool. We can get out of here. So Amanda comes back over. She's like, what's going on? We're leaving. Really? He's like, no, don't leave. Like, can I go with you guys? I'm like, no, you can't, because I don't believe you. Like, I straight up don't believe you. And so we leave. And we get in the car. And Amanda's like, I thought he was nice. Like, and I'm telling her the story or whatever. And then she gets a text. And the text that she gets from him is like, like, I would have loved to have a chance to meet your awesome vagina. What the fuck is that? So charming. Are you kidding me? And so we just laugh. Our Lyft driver is like, what? He's like listening in and he's cracking up. And we men in the back like laughing like old, bitter, evil people, like, ah! Like head thrown back, like totally comical laughing. Here's the thing that really gets me. Like, I know some people would say that I cockblocked or muff buffed. I don't know. Well, what is it? Muff buffed. I'm gonna make it up. I don't know if that's a thing or whatever, but I'm gonna say that. I muff buffed Amanda. But like, really, was it the right thing to do? Like, tell me if that's the right thing to do. Like, down there in the comments, like, let me know what your opinion is about this, because seriously, like, I couldn't make this up, but like, that story is nuts. Like, who says that to someone? Like, why are you having a party for a quinceañera? Like, that is my biggest mystery though. Like, I wish that I got to know that girl, because this quinceañera dog party is like this, or well, technically quinceañera means party, but this dog quinceañera, this dead dog quinceañera is absolutely the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, it's I've ever experienced. Like, it's one of the, well, maybe not the craziest things. I've been skydiving, so that's pretty crazy, but it is super crazy. You're tone deaf, like cultural appropriation is like shielded by the fact that it's Halloween. Like, oh, we just want to dress up like we're at a quinceañera. Like, no girl, no. Also, good, nice try and try to recapture your youth. like dress like a baby if you want to recapture your youth. That's not gonna offend anybody. Every culture's got babies, you know. I mean, I don't know. That's my story for today. What I want to do is to let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe, and check back next time for another video. I'm going to try to do this on a pretty regular basis. It's pretty easy for me to sit here and chat because I'm a verbose kind of person, but I really would appreciate if you guys like and subscribe and come back for more. And remember, I always get the last word.